Hi, my name is Madison Keller, and I'm a rising sophomore biology major, chemistry minor from New Orleans, Louisiana. During my trip here in Oaxaca, I was given the opportunity to either go after what I wanted or sit back in the safety of my comfort zone. Before arriving to Oaxaca, I was unaware of just how hands-on our experience would be with the patients while working with the doctors. The first day, we went to the GAB laboratory and were introduced to Rahman and Adis, the doctors we were going to be working under. They informed us that while we were here, we were required to be able to perform some tasks that would help them continue working and not just observe. Right then, I realized that we were actually going to be involved with the patients hands-on, instead of just standing in the background. My heart and my head started making myself doubt that I, only a rising sophomore in my undergraduate studies, would be able to take care of patients. Putting that doubt aside, they showed us how to take vital signs like blood pressure, height, weight, heart rate, breath rate, and even how to give injections and take blood. I was certain that they were just showing us the injections and blood collecting as a bonus, and did not expect us to really do it. But little did I know, the first day at the GAB lab, we practiced taking each other's blood. I was not that nervous, seeing as I had understood all the steps necessary to do it correctly. Unfortunately, my attempts did not work until the doctor let me do it on him. At that point, I had done it successfully once, so I was confident that I knew at least it was possible. The next day, the doctor told us it was time to practice on real patients. So there I was, sitting with an older patient, all ready for my process to begin. I stuck the needle in and the blood started coming out. I was relieved, but then I took the needle out too slowly and blood started pooling out. I had determined that I had failed and the patient left angry. The doctor told me I just needed more practice, so a little girl walked in and I tried again. This time, no blood came out. I was defeated and determined not to hurt any more patients. However, the next day I was set on proving myself wrong. I knew that eventually I would need to know how to complete this task, and I could not wallow in my self-pity, but had to pick my head up and try again. So, this next day, I tried on a boy and it worked. Everything went smoothly and I was bouncing off the walls, not believing that I had done it. I had overcome my obstacle. I drew blood from a second person that day and made another success. I'll never forget that day and the role that this program had in my life, because it opened my eyes to show myself that I can do anything. I may not always get it on the first try, but I cannot give up on myself or my dreams of working in the medical field. This type of exposure that this Oaxaca medical internship has provided me has been invaluable. It has caused me to fall even more in love with the direction I have chosen for my career, and I could not have expected any more.